It's been a tremendous 2 days with urban leaguers from all over the country here on Capitol Hill, engaging with the leadership of the House and the Senate and the Obama administration around all of the important issues that affect urban communities from coast to coast.
We got people in their 30s making minimum wage. They try to say it's a teenager's job, but it's actually a working American's job trying to feed kids. And by the way, we're sick of subsidizing these big corporations. Because they pay our people so little, Uncle Sam has to make it up in food stamps and health care. It's time for them to pay their own freight. A raise of the minimum wage to $10 an hour would lift 4.6 million people out of poverty.
I know that when women have more money, they will invest it in their children. They invest it in better food, better educational opportunities, a better home for their kids. That is why we need to raise the minimum wage.
Our economy's added millions of jobs, but we still want to make sure that the jobs that are going to be available throughout America provide a wage in which people who work 40 hours a week are above the federal poverty levels.
The solution to poverty, and I think all those who stand here know that the solution to poverty is a job, guys. We need a jobs policy. The fact that we don't have that is deeply troubling.
I'm a very big fan of the National Urban League and your work, and as I hope you know, you have a real partner in the President of the United States.
As President and CEO of the Greater Washington Urban League, I see firsthand the need that's here, and it is a tremendous need. The Washington metropolitan region is still a region that is in need of a champion to help close the gap.
We have to be careful to protect three things. We've got to protect our values, we've got to protect our votes, and we've got to protect our voice. The greatest threat to our national security is not the terrorists. No. The greatest threat to our national security is our failure to properly educate every single one of our children.
We are the heart and soul of the Urban League. As you've heard time and time again, Mark says this organization cannot move without its volunteers. We're it. We understand it, we know it, we love it, and we're here to serve at any capacity.
The Young Professionals chapter is really looking to fit in with the new energy and really go straight into the community and work on the priority areas of the National Urban League as a whole. We are a volunteer force that's really looking to get out into the community and make sure that we're really empowering communities, which is a part of our overall mission.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome all of you to the National Press Club for the official release of this year's State of Black America report.
So I like to think of this in terms of what I would call asset poverty. If a family did not have a stream of income and had to live off of its savings or its stocks and bonds, the average African American family barely survives 3 months. That average white family can sustain itself for about 4.5 years.
I come at this from the perspective of thinking about children and how young people prepare themselves for the world of work and how they get the opportunity to have a job. You guys are doing stuff. You guys are out there helping people. And I think the idea that you help people with job training are all part of educating that young person so that they can have that job.
The turnout was great this year. So we had 350 registered attendees. It's clear to me that we've outgrown our space and we need to find even more space so we can bring more people to bring our messages and our programming in DC. So the great thing about the policy conference is that not only do we do advocacy on the Hill and at agencies, but we do trainings and workshops to really make sure we know how to take that back. We have people viewing the same problem from an entirely different worldview and with an entirely different set of facts. And unless we can meet somewhere in the middle, the biggest challenges that face our community and our country and our world will continue to be unresolved.